Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, dude, to another episode of the Yo, Yo, Yo podcast with Martin and Hooter.
What's up, everybody? Happy Memorial Day weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, Happy birthday.
Whatever it may be.
Whatever time of the freaking seat of the ¿cómo chingados se dice, Hooter? Holiday. Time period in life. Moment in time.
I love how he expected me to guess that. How do you say that, Hooter? What am I thinking, bro? And it was all that.
The fuck am I thinking, Hooter? Hey, look, Hooter's live.
I'm a little pissed, dude. Oh, and is my dad going to hop on my live with this volume full blast? You know it.
Shout out to Joy's Barbecue out of Wilmas. I'm rocking his shirt, Hooter. He got me one that fit. He had hooked me up with a large, and then he asked me, "Hey, how'd the shirt?" I go, "You know, it was a little snug." I go, so he goes, "Okay, I'll get you an XL." And so he got me this one, and it fits fucking perfect,
like a glove.
Yeah. Actually, it was an XL that he gave me that I said I fixed kind of snug. But I like how you were on board for me being snug in a large. I think that's awesome that you were on board for that.
I just can't say shit no more because, dude, it's enough. Enough is enough.
As far as what?
As far as eating. I'm done eating, dude.
You're done eating?
I'm done eating.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not done eating.
That's it.
No.
No more, bro.
That's bullshit. You've been done eating since dude.
Nah, but for real.
Okay, look.
For real.
3 years ago, you were fucking around with flat tummy tea talking about you were done, dude.
Yeah. But
so at this point, how am I going to believe you?
I'm a scale away from getting my shit together because I want to know what I'm weighing right now. Right now, the mall's not open. GNC's not open. I can't go weigh myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to order. Maybe I'll Amazon Prime it today. You know me. Get my scale in, weigh myself, and that's enough with this fat ass, bro.
I'm still fucking with drawstrings and elastic, homie.
Oh, I know.
I'm not trying, like, I don't even want to try to put on a pair of fucking jeans right now.
Dude.
Like, I've never suffered from that, like, I can't button these, like, oh my God, what's this about? That's never been my problem. Not that I've been like this svelte guy. Mm-hmm. It's actually crazy. The other day, I was going back and forth with Gabe, and he had old pictures, and it was pictures of us in the pool during the, remember the Stand-Up Revolution Comedy Festival that he did? Mm-hmm. And dude, G. Riley goes, "Man, can you believe it? People would think that we're fucking lying if we say there's pictures of us when we were skinny." And I go, but I look at them and I was like, God damn, like, holy shit, I would have done me back in that day. Like, I looked fucking good, dude. And you'll never, like, you look at old pictures and you try to get to that weight.
Yeah.
Which is fucking virtually not impossible, but goddamn, man, the discipline that you need and the type of dedication that to.
But see, while everybody else lacks that, that's what I have in excess, dude. Like, I have too much of that stuff. You know what I mean? So for me, it's easy. It's going to be easy. I need to weigh myself before.
Is that what's stopping you?
That's all.
I don't like feeling like a fat ass isn't enough. Fuck how I feel. Fuck how my clothes fit. Fuck that I can't breathe right.
No, dude.
I need a scale to tell me that I need to take action. Dude. Until I have that scale. I will not take any action.
You know the fucking number one dad shirt we found in my garage?
Does not fit you.
Fuck no.
It looks like a crop top.
It does, dude.
No.
And let me tell you this, dude. In my Monterey Park days, which was when Mickey was one, so let's call it 2013, 2014, that shit fit me. And I felt like I was a fat fuck then, but that just goes to show you, I'm really a fat fuck now, dude. So,
but you're tall, so you wear it well.
I wear it really well. And also, it just happens in my belly area, dude. Like, I don't got the weird arms, the big legs, you know what I mean? I'm one of those guys where it just, like if I wear a loosey-goosey shirt, nobody will ever know, dude.
It's a beer belly type of thing?
Yeah, dude. And enough is enough.
You don't weight train, huh? I know you don't, but I'm just, for the people.
I love those fucking questions you asked, dude. And also, I love how you got one dumbbell fucking a week ago, and now you have the balls. All it takes is one 10-pound dumbbell, and now he has the balls to ask everybody, hey, do you guys weight train by any chance?
Do you even lift, bro?
What's your guys' weightlifting program look like?
What's your max?
Unbelievable.
Hey, Chris, can you give me a water, please?
On a fucking ShamWow. Because he's sweating now, dude.
I'm drinking this hot ass coffee, and then the lights are on.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Okay, look. I don't know. I know that when you incorporate muscle builds, muscle.
And just when we thought his balls couldn't get any bigger, dude, unreal, dude. Okay, let's hear it.
Fuck it.
How do we
go
build
get a goddamn
muscle?
scale. Go ask the scale to tell you what the fuck.
No.
Go. No, you tell me what I'm thinking.
No.
All I was gonna say is that muscle burns fat. Like you're gonna burn more fat when you have muscle. Mm-hmm. Therefore, that's why they say that weight training, or strength training, is is almost like a necessity when you're trying to lose the weight. Now, with that said, I've also heard the philosophy that before you start any kind of weight training, even if you're going back to it, even if you've done it in the past, but now you've gained weight, people suggest
you lose the weight first.
You lose at least 12 pounds, I've heard.
Oh, wow.
And then you start the thing. And
otherwise, what happens?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I will tell you this.
You look like those fat buff dudes, I think.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's definitely a thing.
You know those fools.
Yeah. Those fucking big muscle fucks with a big giant gut.
Yeah.
And, doing like the
like some dudes have a belly like mine, but then they have like this weird 6-pack going on, which is really weird, dude. It's like, hey, how are you buff but also have a big belly?
It's like water and oil, Hooter. Sometimes, fat and muscle could live together in perfect fucking in a very functional symbiotic relationship, if you will. The fuck was I saying about weight training?
That some people lose the weight before going on, and some people say fuck it.
Some people say fuck it. Anyway, cardio is obviously the key thing when you're gonna you gotta burn more than you take in. I'll tell you what, bro. What fucks me up more than anything is the goddamn alcohol.
I'm done.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Are you?
I'm done.
That's a lofty statement, bro.
Dude, I'm done.
You're okay. See, and here's the other thing. When you go on a journey to lose weight, then the knee-jerk reaction is to deprive yourself of to pull everything away. Like I'm gonna eat right, I'm gonna exercise, and I'm not gonna drink, and I'm not. Immediately, you're setting yourself up to fail. You're taking way too many things out of the equation. Instead of taking baby steps and making it an attainable
goal.
Yeah, because you make it more. And I'm not saying it's like, the motherfuckers that can say I quit cold and I haven't smoked in 20 years. One day I didn't do no nicotine patch. I don't know fucking gum. I looked up one day and I said enough is enough. No more smoking, and I haven't smoked in 30 fucking years. Hey man, more power to you if you can do that. But chances are when you quit smoking, you probably started eating sugar. You probably started doing this. People, when you stop drinking and you're used to drinking and your body's used to having that alcohol, what you don't realize is that a lot of the times when you start the cravings, you start craving sugar because you took away all that sugar from your system, that now you start craving and you start compensating for it and trying to get that sugar from sweets, from this, from that. So it's hard to quit all of it at the same time. I'm not saying you can't do it.
Mind over matter.
And I give you props.
And that's the thing about me. My mind is,
Strong like bull
Oh yeah, bro.
or strong like bullshit?
Oh yeah.
Look, I wish you the best. Anytime you're on a journey to lose weight, it's hard, dude. It's probably one of the hardest things. And the older you get, the harder it gets. You know, you used to be a skinny dude. Skinny.
I graduated high school 175, dude.
No,
That's what I weighed.
175.
I couldn't add weight. Remember when I was trying to add weight, dude?
You couldn't.
I couldn't.
Because when you were playing, you wanted to be bulkier.
Yes, dude. And I couldn't for the life of me add weight.
And you would eat.
And I would eat.
Like an animal.
Like a fucking animal. And I would, you bought me, what's it called, dude?
I don't know.
The protein where you're supposed to add mass.
Oh,
muscle
like
milk.
Muscle milk.
Shit.
Yeah.
Still didn't work.
Yeah, no, I mean,
And now I need fucking skinny milk, bro.
What was your waist? Do you remember what your waist size was?
32.
When you graduated high school?
Yep.
I weighed in high school when I graduated 185 pounds.
Damn.
And I'm a lot shorter than you. And I thought that was thin, you know?
And it is.
I was looking through some pictures, and I was probably about 19 years old. And I'm wearing the vest. Remember the denim vest?
Yeah.
And no shirt on. And ripped jeans.
Damn.
And I'm on my knees with my arms around my mom and dad, but like I'm on my knees and I'm kind of holding their back. And bro, I'm not going to say like a twig, but I was fucking thin, dude.
185 at that, I mean.
I think I held 185 for a minute. Even after I got out of high school, I think. But I was lifting and, you know, running and doing those things. I think I got to 202 and thought like, oh, my God, I'm over 200. I'm a fat fuck, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I remember being 21, hitting 205 and being so proud of myself because it wasn't like fat, dude.
But 205, when you're as tall as you are, you could even hold up
solid, bro.
215. Even 220 isn't horrible for a dude your size.
Nah, dude, because I'm big, bro, like Mateito says.
What do you weigh now? Do you know? Or what's the last time you weighed? What do you think you weigh?
Right now, I think I'm pushing 240.
240 isn't horrible.
Bro. But the thing is, it's all fat. So it's a different...
240?
It's a different 240, bro. If I was 240 and fucking solid, I wouldn't be bitching right now.
I got to 210 and like sometime in my 20s. And then I was like, oh shit. God damn, this is big. 212. And then it just snowballed. Before I knew it, I was at 220.
Yeah.
And that just, you know, that was rough, dude.
220?
Yeah, I thought. And then, you know, I managed to take it all the way up to past 250 at one point in my life.
When Miki was born, I hit 220. And then from Miki to my last kid, I was at 230. And I've been at 230 for a long time.
I remember
the last 2 years. But now, dude, full on easily, I think 240.
I remember I weighed 225 at one point. And I remember saying I'm fucking big. And then I remember somebody showed me a picture of Evander Holyfield, you know, like right before a fight. And that motherfucker was 225. And they're like, you're not too bad. You weigh what Evander Holyfield. I'm like, motherfucker, look how tall he is. Look how, like, I weigh that, but I'm nowhere near in that kind of goddamn shape. Like, that's all muscle. This is fucking muscle and fat.
Yeah, I think people don't realize how much muscle weighs compared to fat.
Yeah, dude. This
was the Moreno's TED Talk about weight, dude. And look, if you guys really put your mind to it, you guys can do it. And if you don't put your mind to it, then you're just going to stay a fat fuck. And we don't want to hear it either. Okay? And that's that. Welcome to our TED Talk. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
Thyroid.
Follow us for more recipes.
Thyroid is a big culprit in weight gain, like
yeah, when your thyroid's shot, boom,
yeah,
no more weight loss.
Yeah,
for
if you're hypothyroid, I think you that's the low working thyroid. You gain weight. If you're hyper, I think you burn fat more fucking easy. Dude, I see people who are diabetic who are thin as a twig.
Yeah.
You know, and then I see diabetics who are really big. There's different things that affect different people different ways. So the weight thing is, for some people, they can eat like Chiki could eat whatever, like she eats, dude. This chick loves chicharrón, fucking pork belly, fucking sometimes she'll just eat bread with fucking salt and butter, like just like, you know, I'm gonna put these fucking spring rolls in the oven. I'm gonna do the fucking blah blah, and she never gains any fucking weight. Like, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, you know, me, I don't eat like the most careful, but even when I'm trying to be careful, it's hard for me to take off the weight now, dude. And I think it's because the lack of cardio. I used to run on the sand back in the day. You know, you stop now, I go for a walk, and I think that that's fucking, you know, exercise.
Yeah.
And it is to an extent, but it's nowhere near running on the fucking sand.
Well, when you're a grandpa, it's exercise, too.
You cocksucking pig. When you're a grandpa, getting out of bed is fucking exercise, bro. I mean, that's the thing. And also, Hooter, drinking now, I realize, man, I can't do okay.
No, you know what I want? Okay. Before you finish that.
I don't know why I started that.
I want to give you the most props, dude. Okay? Because here's the deal, man. My mom, Pilla's parents, a lot of parents, like, they stop themselves. You know that point when you're drinking, right? And everything's chilling.
Yep.
And then there's a point in the middle of drinking where you're at a fucking crossroads, dude. And it's either, okay, we're going to pull off here, or we're going to start going the speed limit and start drinking water, right? Or we could go in this fast lane. But here, not only are you going 100 miles per hour, but you have to go beyond that, dude, okay?
While driving, changing the music, and doing a bump.
Yeah. Now, a lot of parents are like, fuck that. You know, maybe I have shit to do tomorrow. Maybe I don't have shit to do tomorrow. But I'm done, right? I'm wiped out. See y'all later. And then there's motherfuckers that are like, hey, it's time to put the pedal to the fucking floor. Let's roll. This is what we came to do. You got me in this situation. Now let's roll. Now, me, I'm almost always going that way, right? The 100 mile per hour way. Now, I'm also 29. So that kind of works, you know?
Yeah.
On this road, there's a lot of 29-year-olds, dude. You know what I mean?
There'd be a lot of them.
There'd be a lot of them. But every once in a while, right, there's a dude over 50, like my dad, fucking driving past you, flipping you off, talking about you're not going fast enough, asshole, right? And here's the deal, dude. I have to give you props because I hope eventually when I'm 50, I can still cop on that road, dude. I don't want to go on the water road, dude. I don't want to go on the fucking slow road. I don't want to go to Snooze Town, dude. I want to go to fucking, you know.
You don't.
What's going to happen next?
No,
Who the fuck knows?
You don't want to go down that road. And I'll tell you why. Because when you go that fast, on that road, inevitably, you will crash. Okay. Now, it could be
you're gonna hit a fucking you're
gonna hit something.
A pothole.
You're gonna hit a pothole. You're gonna fucking hit the divider. You're gonna hit something. And now there is a literal crashing when you are driving drunk and you crash, and then there is a what do you call it? A figurative one.
Yeah.
Where your body crashes. And it's the same pain as if you would have been in a physical accident, but without the damage to the vehicle. The only damage that is done to your body, and you feel it. The next day you wake up and you're like, oh, fuck, I got banged up last night because I was going fast and I did crashed, you know? And so when I
like I was in a 5-car pileup, but it was just me crashing with myself.
Yeah, but it was crashing into me. And so, I think, anyway, it takes me a minute to recover is what I'm trying to say here, Hooter.
Yeah, but you're back, dude. And so you trade a day.
You trade a day. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. But it's not like I realize now that I need to be more responsible with my drinking.
Now, dude? Fucking 50 years? Bro, now is the time to turn it around, dude. Come on,
it's
man.
Never too late, Hooter.
Nah, bro, dude, you're already here. You know what I mean? We're already going downhill.
Yeah, I get it. But by the same token, how long is that sustainable? You have to pick those days.
I get it. But how long before it's not going to happen at all? You know what I mean?
That's the other side of it. Like, how long before they say, you can't do this no more?
Yeah.
And I don't want to get there. And in order to not get there, I have to limit the fucking nights of fucking fast driving. Dude.
But what are you going to do? Get loaded at 70? You know what I mean?
No.
But that's what I'm saying.
I will have a nightcap if I'm around. If I'm around, ain't no way I'll fucking won't have a nightcap. And I don't think it's... Here it is. I enjoy drinking. I enjoy drinking. I enjoy drinking with people. I enjoy socializing with people. I enjoy conversing with people. I think that alcohol definitely lowers your inhibitions. When you have a conversation with somebody and you're both sober, it's a genuine conversation a lot of times, but I think you're still protected. You're still guarded. You're still, but when you drink, your inhibitions are completely, your defenses are low. That's why so many people cry. That's why so many people let stuff out. It's when you can really pour out your heart. As Mexicans that I don't want to speak for all Latinos, but for sure the Mexican community, when men get drunk, there's a lot of men who are very, very quiet. And this isn't my observation. I'm paraphrasing Octavio Paz from Labyrinth of Solitude when he talks about, the Mexican man and his passions and how a lot of stuff he keeps bottled in. But the minute he gets wasted, would let the tequila start flowing, he will show affection like he never, because a lot of men aren't capable of showing affection, especially the old school Mexicanos, mm-hmm. Not hugging people, saying how much they love them, especially not men, because that's gay,
that's fucking gay, bro.
And so, but when they get loaded, the hugging, the even putting the arm around each other and screaming at the top of their lungs, like the grito is such a passionate thing. You hear the mariachis do it, you hear people singing do it. But what it is a release of all that pent up,
all the shit that you're pushing.
Yes.
Every day.
At some point,
you don't want to be gay, and you keep pushing.
Because you don't want to show affection, because you don't want to show emotion, because you don't want to show those things. When you get loaded, how many you see these old movies, you see, and I've been watching a lot of these classic movies where these fucks are just like heartbroken and fucking drinking tequila, just fucking crying and hugging the fucking homie right there. Let's go sing to this motherfucker outside her balcony. Maybe she'll come out, and it's this release that happens. Well, that happens in at all levels. It just doesn't have to be somebody that has it bottled in. It could just be somebody that's going with their day to day, their grind, that they never take the time to just let it go, to just fucking... It's like everybody is walking around trying to maintain appearances, trying to live up to these expectations that are put forth for them, and they that's a lot of stress for a lot of individuals, And if you never get loaded, and if you never get loaded, that shit will eat you up inside. And I'm not saying that getting loaded is the only way to deal with it. Obviously, there's therapy, there's this, there's that. But for some of us, the therapy is in a bottle, unfortunately, or fortunately. I don't consider it unfortunately. I think that alcohol has helped me deal with a lot. It's created a lot of demons, for sure. My demons play with other demons when I'm fucking at that level sometimes. But it also heals the demons. You have to bring out the demons to know what demons exist. If you never bring them out, you never know what's in there.
Yeah.
And I think that's not good either.
Definitely not.
So anyway.
You can't bottle up your demons, people.
That's why you got to open up the bottle. You drink your demons.
Yes.
And let the demons play with the other fucking demons. Like everybody has fucking demons, bro.
Everybody has demons.
And I think
even your sweet grandma has some demons, bro.
And I think the more you bottle those motherfuckers up, the more you suppress those feelings, it affects you. And you become, a lot of times, a very toxic individual. Yes,
dude.
It's not just toxic masculinity.
No, there's also toxic bitches out there.
100%.
Stop being toxic.
There's some toxic bitch killinity out there.
Yes, dude. Everybody just wants to talk about the men being toxic. Nah, dude, a lot of you hoes are toxic too, bro. You guys got to check that shit.
Amen. Hallelujah. Well, I wish you well on your fucking journey not to drink, dude, and eat better. And
I'm just so full, dude, of beer. I feel like I have a fucking keg inside of my body, bro.
You probably do.
It's unreal. I can't, dude. I maybe I'll drink wine. You know what I mean? Cause
okay, there. So you said you weren't drinking.
Yeah, I get it.
Now you're drinking wine. Now you're fucking drinking wine. Don't count.
And my homie Steve-O's gonna help me fucking turn my garage into a man cave, and we're drinking that day for sure.
What are you going to drink? Gatorade like you guys used to do in high school, motherfucker?
But we're going to
drink Red Bulls and Monsters.
We're going to drink Bud Lights, dude. So that's like water, and that's okay.
I can't. I don't know. I always say I can't. I always say I can't, but the reality is obviously I can because I'm still fucking doing it. It's hard for me to say no.
To booze?
Yeah. Especially if I'm already in, unless if it's the next day, then it's easy. But if it's a day where I'm feeling pretty good and I'm fucking feeling pretty accomplished, I feel like, hey, I'm going to reward myself with a little bit of this little whiskey. I'm going to reward myself with another fucking beer. Fuck it, dude. I'm not gonna make any goddamn excuses. I enjoy it. I enjoy drinking. If I had the confidence that my heart could fucking could hang, I'd be doing bumps. I think not on the reg, not on the reg.
Just for the days you feel good about yourself, bro. That's all.
That's some crazy shit to admit, right? But
let's face it, dude. How many people look?
I don't know
how many people would do it
if they weren't afraid that something would happen.
Something bad was going to happen. And not only that drug, but most drugs.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I think what's interesting is like when you think about drugs, you always think of them as being evil, But if a pharmacist or a doctor tells you take this drug, you're 100% okay with it.
Yeah.
Which in a lot of cases, it's even worse than the drugs they tell you to stay away from. When you're giving people Oxycontin and then telling people don't smoke weed, when you're giving people Vicodin and telling them don't smoke weed, you're fucking, and I go on these rants all the goddamn time. I know I get repetitive sometimes, but fuck it. I think it's fucking important to drive it into the goddamn fucking dome piece. And that is that we feel safe because it's a doctor saying, take this sleeping pill, take this pain pill, take this other pill for this and for that. And we're fucking 100% comfortable with all those pills. The reality is that they're more dangerous than a lot of the so-called dangerous drugs. There's no way you're going to convince me. There's no way in hell you're going to convince me that Oxy and Vikes and all that crap are perks are safer than a joint. You're never gonna. I will debate anybody on that any day, any time. You're not gonna convince me of that.
Tell your doctor to suck your dick.
100%. And now the other thing is like these the mushrooms that people are now using. You know, they're using them. They're doing studies now where they're treating depression with these mushrooms. These mushrooms were evil hallucinogens and blah 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 yada yada yada. Look, man. You have DNA that's damaged from passed on from your ancestors with traumas and things, and that DNA can only be healed through these natural cures. You know, when you've got a thing that grows naturally without any kind of help from you know the mushrooms that came from Mexico, those hallucinogens back in the day, it was curanderas, it was healers, it was you know, the elders of the town that were using them to treat the people, and they were treating them not necessarily for like, you know, a fever or whatever, but they were curing their DNA, and that just sounds so crazy to say curing your DNA, but there's people that do sound baths, you know, that with they say that these vibrations affect your cells, you know. And I don't dispute that. I don't argue that.
There's a place in Mexico that treats addiction with mushrooms and hallucinogenics, dude.
Yeah,
and it's crazy because it's worked for a lot of people, but you have to go to Mexico
because the FDA would never approve it here because there's way too much more money. There's way more money in addiction than there is in treating it. Anything. There's more money in the disease than there is in the cure. But yeah, I've heard about that. And I think there's a lot of people that were like at their, and we're talking a heroin addiction. We're talking about, you know, not just, you know, not to say that there's a difference. There is a difference between alcoholism and heroin addiction for sure.
Yeah.
You know, most alcoholics, yeah, they do some stupid shit, but they're probably not going to go rob you, you know, to get more booze. It's not going to happen. But yeah, dude, when you've got somebody who's heroin is not just a psychological addiction. That's a physical one. Like your body hurts when you can't get. Yeah,
depends on it.
And so when you have something that can.
Oh, they're gonna do a flyover right now.
You hear it?
Yeah, for Memorial Day. Happy fucking Memorial Day, dude.
100%. And thank you to everybody who has. This is when we honor the armed forces, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, them shits are loud. They were going to go up here and then back down, and they were going to head towards Chino. And there's an airport there that they were going to land at.
It sounds like helicopters.
They're those big fighter jets, dude.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. You know the ones that do like all the tricks in the sky?
Oh, yeah. Like the Blue Angels and things?
Yeah.
2 cousins I have that went to Vietnam, Hooter.
Mm-hmm.
They're both passed away, but Tony Acosta and George Acosta were my dad's nephews, my cousins. Mm-hmm. I know Tony was in the front lines, like out there with where the chingazos were. Dude got a Purple Heart. So, and then I know that George was like support type of person, you know, because you can't put 2 brothers out there. At the chingazos at the same fucking time. You know, it's like Saving Private Ryan and shit, you know?
Yeah.
I was listening to, this has nothing to do with it, but the other day I was listening to that song from Los Tigres del Norte. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he's like fucking, I was coming back from Mexico and crossing the border. The guy asked me for my green card. As I gave it to him, I could hear him, you know, talking shit. With all these immigrants, it's hard for all Americans to find jobs now. We've been displaced. And he goes, I got angry and I started screaming at him, you know. My kids were born in America. They've given, you know, and no matter with the racism, no matter with the discrimination, the country called on them. And then they went to the battlefield. And because, you know, and there nobody noticed or cared that Hernandez was their name, You know, they put them, and because they're fucking, they were fucking badass and they were brave, they put them in the front lines. And then, he's like, fucking, perhaps my kid took the place, and he's talking about his kids are missing in action. And he goes, perhaps my kids took the place of a Saxon that didn't go. And it's like, we're not just taking your place in a job, we're also taking your place in the fucking battlefield as well. We're sacrificing our lives and our kids there. And then at the end he goes, if on the payroll stubs you find unpleasant my last name in Spanish, you can also find it in the missing in action list. Which is pretty goddamn, like, go fuck yourself, bro, you know? Like, just because they see somebody that's brown, they feel like we're coming here, or we've come here to displace the Saxon, the Anglo-Saxons and shit. Hey, man, how many motherfucking brown people contribute to the fucking fiber of our society in the United States? And I know it's Memorial Day.
America goes, dude.
I'm not.
And let's fucking happy Memorial Day,
and
dude.
And it's Memorial Day.
Barbecue
and
it
my
up, bro.
cousins went to fucking Vietnam, so fucking shout out to them. And that's what I remember, and to all the fucking Mexicans that served, and all the Latinos that served, and all the white people, and all the Asians, and all the blacks, because it's not just white America. America is comprised of fucking many fucking skin tones and many fucking ethnicities. And that's what makes America fucking great.
Yes, dude. We're going off the deep end a little bit, but that was a nice fucking return, Dad.
That's what I do
here. I thought I was going to have to fucking throw out a goddamn flotation device.
You don't throw flotation devices until I'm goddamn sunk.
I don't know,
That's
man.
when you throw them out, you fucker.
It had been a while since I had seen the top of your head
by the
float
way,
up.
By the way, I want to give you props on. You said that Steve-O was going to do the garage, and I think we're talking about that right now. Yeah. But holy fuck, bro, you cleaned out your fucking garage like a motherfucking soldier.
And here's the thing, Dad. I can't stand these fucking dudes on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter talking about they want to go back to work. They fucking are sick and tired of their lady at home. They're fucking sick and tired of their kids. Yada, 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 Hooter. Dude,
Hooter, yada.
Get the fuck out the house then. Go to the garage. Go fucking plant some shit. Go teach your kid how to ride a bike. I saw my homie. He went to look, this fool don't have a pad. He went to a fucking empty parking lot, dude. Nobody was around, okay? So he doesn't have a fucking backyard or a front yard full of concrete, so that fool took him to a fucking parking lot, taught his kid how to ride a bike. The kid rode a bike in less than a day, dude. And then the kid learned how to ride a bike. They went back the next day.
It took me an hour when I learned. What do you mean a day?
Bro.
All right, never mind.
Hey, no, not everybody has the athletic gift. Okay? As you, Dad. And look. So I cleared out the garage, you know what I mean? It's just what I do. It's a fucking, sometimes I clean out the side of the house. Sometimes I clean out the garage.
That might have been 15 years of
nonsense.
stacking and burying. Literally 15 years. Maybe more. And
so now I have an empty-ass garage. And my homie Steve-O, who works in construction, which sounds like he does a lot, dude, but really, this was just a supervisor, dog.
You're a fucking hater, bro.
He's just a supervisor,
bro. Fucking hater,
This fool just goes around and talks to whatever other bosses are there, and they go out to lunch, and they fucking pay for that fool's lunch because they want to stay in good grace with that fool, and he's a big boss, dude. I'm not gonna look.
Good for him.
Hey, I'm not gonna hate on that part. Steve-O is a fucking big boss when it comes to the construction game. So he comes up to my pad, and I'm like, yo, bro, I want to turn this shit into a man cave, dog, okay? It's going to be a fucking He-Man Woman Haters Club. It's going to be a fucking men only, dude. We're just going to do men things in here. You know
no, ma'am.
I mean? Yeah, exactly. No chicks, dude. Just dudes, just dicks and drinks and fucking sports and... no chicks.
That sounds like the YMCA back in the 70s.
And, dude, it's going to be a lot of male masculinity in there. There's going to be fucking chicks, posters of chicks in bikinis and shit, dude, with hard nips. You know what I mean? It's going to be awesome. Cold beer, flicking dicks, shit like that. Man things.
You know how easy it is. I know you're excited about your man cave. I think that's awesome that you're going to build that. You know, it could be a playroom for the kids, but that's okay. You come first.
Yeah.
Let me have the shit I always wanted to have. Actually, the kids, you know what, dude? To be fair, you're a fucking really good dad to those children, which is awesome.
And I've hooked their shit up plenty.
You do hook them up.
It's my time.
They are hooked up with stuff. And you know what? Kids love man caves. You know,
kids love dads to have man caves.
Oh, they do. They're happy for you.
So does your chick. Like if your chick,
oh yeah.
If you think your chick wouldn't want you to have a fucking man cave, guess again.
That's not the right chick for you too.
Yeah. Also that too.
You might want to fucking reevaluate your chick choices if that's what's going down.
Yep. Sounds like a cult. Maybe it could turn into one. Who knows?
I remember going to garages that people like would pimp out, you know? And I always thought, like, remember when we lived on Francis and we tried to kind of pimp it out a little bit?
Yeah.
But we did it ghetto. Like, you know, I swore that I was going to build like a ceiling, like, you know, cover the ceiling with I went and bought fabric, remember? And I thought, I'm going to drape this fabric from here to here. I had no plan. I had a vision, but I had no plan. And I think I might have started to do it. Do you remember?
I do.
And so my vision was to turn it into that. It never happened. And I wanted it to be like, I wanted to have a TV in there, video games, even though I didn't play video games. I just wanted to have it like
a cool fucking spot.
A cool spot that you could go hang out with your homies. I could go hang out with my homies. And it's always, I think, everybody's dream, you know? And then there's some people that have the means to do it, and they just go off and just pimp it out, you know? They'll turn a basement like Chiki's brother-in-law, dude, I'll give that full props. He's got a sick man cave underneath. So you go down. The first thing on the right is a gym with enough stuff to get a decent workout in. Okay. But then as you keep going, there's a refrigerator for booze. There's a big screen. There's couches. There's a pool table.
Sick.
I mean, it is pretty freaking. There's bottles. It just makes you want to chill. It just makes you relax. You're away from the house, but you're still there, you know, but you're downstairs in the basement. And I've always, you know, basements aren't a thing out here in the West Coast. The East Coast.
Earthquakes.
Well, I guess, yeah, well, obviously it is the earthquakes, but basements are fucking pimp, dude. Yeah. Like, remember Otto's basement? That's a man cave. And he jams down there with his band and other musicians, you know? And so
we went to Homeboys in Connecticut, dude. What was his name? Over at Comedy Central.
Mitch. Yes.
That fucking dude's basement was sick too.
Well, I mean, that was the dude that ran Comedy Central at the time. Yeah. But he had that's a basement with a budget, bro. Yeah. And like, you know, when you see these man and there's so many variations of them, you know. There's people that have like a bar, you know, they have like a full blown bar in there, and they have a a keg, a tap. There's motherfuckers that have, and I feel that if you do that, you have to almost entertain in there.
Yeah.
You know, I remember, you remember Benny Mena?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember there was a spot in Amani that he was really tight with those fools. And I remember they had this garage that was pimped the fuck out, and it was always open. And there was always, there was a bar and there was music. There was like DJ equipment in there. There was lights. Sick. There was bar stools. It was really, really sick. And you know, what do you put in there? Do you put rug in there? Are you going to put a rug in there?
Yeah, I'm going to put an area rug.
Oh, an area rug, not a rug.
No. You know? Just like as big as I can find to
why don't
cover
you
the
do?
most
Why don't you
thing.
do like bamboo flooring?
Well, let me tell you something, Dad. Probably because I don't run Comedy Central, dude. Nah, bro. It's gonna be as cool as I can make it. You know what I mean? And dude, I think like my splurging is gonna be maybe a kegerator, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a kegerator.
Fuck yeah.
Now tell me what a kegerator is.
It's just those little fridge, and then you put a fucking keg, and then you tap that shit from the top. So it keeps the keg cool, but you just constantly have that shit.
How long is a keg good for?
I'm pretty sure it's
once you tap it.
I think it's chilling
Forever.
I mean, for a pretty long time.
Yeah?
I think so.
I felt like it went, like, I remember having a keg.
But you had it like in a bucket of ice, no?
Yes. And then the next day it'd be flat as fuck.
Really?
Yeah. But there was like no, like, it was just the pump. I feel like these things have like different, like hoses with different,
for sure
things. And I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
Yeah.
But it's probably a more sophisticated method that just keeps it going. But I think it's got to have some kind of fucking expiration.
Maybe.
Because bars are constantly changing them because everybody's pounding.
Yeah, right.
But like, because I was looking the other day, how long does wine stay good?
I'm gonna hire a fucking bar back probably.
Oh yeah.
For the,
Now, would you have a bar in there?
Fuck yeah.
So you're gonna put a bar in there?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna build a bar?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
What kind of bar?
Oh, dude.
Tiki bar?
No.
What tiki bar?
I'm telling you, it's gonna be very
Throwback bar?
throwback, manly.
Throwbacks are tikis are throwbacks.
Yeah, but it's gonna be more like rugged, rough.
Like you don't have to be careful with it.
Right. Yes, because I don't want that, dude. I want people to get fucked up and run into shit in my garage.
Oh,
like I feel that's what I remember. I remember fools getting fucked up in garages, dude. Like
I grew up with motherfuckers getting fucked up. My dad used to get fucked up in garages.
Like where wives have to come
and get them.
And like they already know.
Come get your mans.
Yeah. Like they already know, like, oh, son of a bitch, he's probably at the garage again. And then they're going to come and like they're either going to let that fool just stay there and rot, or they're going to come and fucking drag him if he needs to go to a fucking quinceañera that day or whatever.
Jesus. Vamos a la iglesia, Juan.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. That's good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Who knows? Maybe I'll have the after parties from my kids' games there, dude. Who knows? I mean, sky's the limit.
Because that's what the kids need to go to the bar.
No, that's what the parents need.
Oh, so it's after party for the parents. Well, you made it sound like the kids, bro.
Well, no, like after the game.
Oh, you could put a jumper in the back.
Yep, and then they're out there fucking.
Remember we used to go to the to Robert's house in Wilmington?
Yeah.
And I like that. There was like I still remember we did the trophy presentation there, and we had that 2-level jumper. I still have pictures of you savages, and I count you in the savagery because I think you were in there
on top, trying to.
On top, you guys climbed the roof. What would be the roof of this bouncy house? Jumped on it, like I don't know how the parents
were all cool.
Not only were we all cool, it wasn't that we were cool, but because it's dangerous to do that.
Yeah.
My thing is like the other day I looked at that picture because I was looking for pictures, and I ran into that picture with all you fucks up there, and it didn't look safe. And I thought, okay, I should have been over there, like get off of that. I took the time to take a picture. Like,
oh no, dude, that's hilarious.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like, okay, like I'm looking at this and it looks ridiculous, but who's more at fault here? These punk ass kids that don't know any better, or my dumb ass who's like, goddamn,
say cheese.
Don't fucking move. I know you might fall, but just fucking try to hold that for a minute. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like thinking to myself, how irresponsible was I that I I took a goddamn picture, you know? But at least I wasn't feeding you guys beer like my dad used to do to me, so fuck it.
Which, this is the time where you have to pick your poison. Are you going to feed your kids fucking booze, or are you going to let them fucking jump on top of the jumper?
Let them jump on top of the bar.
Here,
you know that the jumper's probably safer.
And that's what I'm saying.
So you could have a jumper in the back and then have the parents in the front.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a free-for-all back there. Safe wall.
That's pretty safe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, you know, we fucking booze it up in my garage.
Yeah, dude. But I remember we'd go to Robert's, and then the trophy presentations would be back there. I think we'd barbecue and things like that. There was always somebody running the grill, and there was never, ever, ever a shortage of beer.
Booze, yeah.
There was so much fucking beer, bro.
That's
I
so
posted
funny.
something the other day about Red West, and somebody said, "You know what's up?" Like, oh, I think I posted the picture of me and you.
Yeah.
When you're wearing the Reds uniform.
Yep.
And I think I put something like, Gibson Park, and then I think I put Red West, and there was always more beer than there was. There was a lot of pizza, but there was even more beer than pizza. It never, like, there was a lot of fucking beer flowing back in those days, dude. It was a good fucking time, to be honest.
Sure, dude. I'm sure it's still like that
in a lot of places. Yeah, I don't think it's the same everywhere, though.
I'm sure there, dude, it is.
I don't know.
Well, when I sign up Mateito over there, I'll let you know.
Are you gonna sign him up over there?
Fuck yeah.
When?
That's Pony, dude.
So you're gonna have him play? Yeah, I think he'd fucking be great, but no football.
Nah, no football.
You don't care.
Bro, it's so funny. I fucking opened up my pad. We had an open gym the other day, dude. I fucking moved the couches, bro.
What?
And, dude, everybody had a basketball. I had Pillar fucking dribbling, bro. I had everybody fucking dribbling. Everybody was dribbling. Dude,
how many basketballs do you own?
Dude, the most. Who knows? So many.
Okay.
And Miki was fucking dribbling, dude. We were doing drills. Fucking Mateito. Dude, to save his fucking life, he can't stop laughing when it's time to practice. I don't know why. Son, start dribbling.
He laughs a lot, though.
And
he
he's
just
fucking
laughs.
cracking up, which is probably more impressive, the fact that he could die laughing and also still keep his dribble.
Could you imagine if he's playing and just laughing at fools as he dribbles past them?
I honestly think that's what it's going to be like, bro. When that game that Micah subbed in for a little bit, you know, when he had no business.
And they were both running and laughing.
They were both running and laughing their dicks off.
At least, and they were going the right way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm like, holy fuck. But which is weird because he does like competition, right? Like if it's a race to shit, he likes to like be faster or whatever, you know. It's just with basketball and sports in general, but I think he still hasn't realized, okay, there's winning and losing, and there's also every time you score, that's a point. You know what I mean?
He hasn't put all that. Of course, he hasn't put
all of that together. A race where you run, he knows, okay, I just need to be faster than this motherfucker to this point.
Yes, I see what you're saying. So that competitive edge is there, and he knows that right here there is a winning and losing versus here we're just fucking running up and down and shooting the shit because that's what they told us to do. But in a race, it's like, boom, or even if he was the other day when they were over and they were drawing, and I was like, that's really good, blah blah blah, you know, like, and what about me? What about me? It's like, yeah, motherfucker, yours is nice too, you know, but it's like he needs the kid. I guess all kids need that fucking validation.
And it's like if I say, all I need to say is like, hey, go turn off that light, and I won't say a kid's name, and fucking all of them are like fighting each other to go turn off the light. So he's part of that competition, but he just hasn't put together, hey, this shit, they keep score, and then there's a winner and a loser. And honestly, Meeks just barely got it this last year.
Wow, yeah. Dude, I mean, but I think because he's being exposed to it so young, I mean, holy fuck, bro. How old was he when he was out there dribbling? One? Like...
It still blows my mind, bro. That I had that motherfucker playing baseball at 2 years old. I thought, and honestly,
he hung as good as could be for a fucking 2-year-old,
dude.
Bro.
He hit,
like, come on,
just as hard. Like when he would swing and hit, dude, he wouldn't know what to do after. But the hitting the ball, I mean, he hit harder than some 4 or 5-year-olds that were on the fucking team. Mm-hmm. So it was like he did have the strength and shit. He just didn't have the mind
or the coordination.
Yeah, that's
like, bro, bumping into shit.
Yeah,
man. All right. Last episode was called Tia Watch 2020.
Uh-oh.
The one before that one was Hooter's new Tia, you know.
New Tia Watch 2020.
This just in. No, we actually we
check
talked.
The facts, Chris.
we talked about a week ago. Actually, right after the podcast.
Oh shit!
I don't know if she listens to the podcast. I don't know if if people she knows listen to it. But it was, and again, I don't want to put her personal information or life on blast at all. That's not my place to do.
That's not
that's not how we
shouldn't do it.
No, you shouldn't. You should have respect for people. But it is. I'll tell you my perception of it. And that is that it feels it's undescribable to find a this is a half sister. It's not just like a found a primo, found this, found that. To find a half sister is extremely overwhelming. You're like and there's so much curiosity. Like, what has this person been doing for all these years? What relationship that they have with my dad. And my dad, again, it's no secret. Everybody that listens to the podcast from day one, or that's been listening, or that just joined, that my dad was a crazy motherfucker.
Was a wild boy.
He was a wild man, but he grew up in a wild fucking time and with craziness. But just want to give a shout out to your new Tia, let's suffice it to say that she is a very well-adjusted human, and nothing but love and respect to her and her life,
Look, we're not going to push it on blast. We're just going to say the new Tia has been found. There has been contact with the new Tia, and
things seem cool right now. Obviously, there's no. What's interesting is that when I talked to her, there was no. At least on my side, I didn't feel any type of awkwardness. She was very, very easy to talk to. Extremely understand. To be honest, I imagine that I'd be dealing with somebody who was kind of like standoffish or something, maybe even angry to an extent. Not to say that she's not, that she wasn't upset or anything like that, but there was no awkwardness or no feeling of like, oh shit, what the fuck, like I dread talking to this person. It was nothing like that. It was actually a very pleasant surprise how easy it was to actually communicate. When you talk to people, a lot of times it just becomes awkward instantly. Yeah. And these are people that I know. And you can't have a conversation. This is somebody I've never met in my life. Yeah. Yet I've been able to have not just one conversation, but multiple conversations, and it's a very natural flow. It's actually a pleasant communication, and it is there's definitely a connection there, as far as on my part.
A positive connection.
A positive connection, and I don't know what she feels comfortable with me sharing at some point, but at this point I will say that we did contact her, and it's not fair not to say it, since we blasted it before communicating with her. We blasted a lot of shit before communicating with her, but in our defense, we didn't know her, period, nor nothing about her. Hey. So everything that we did share was just our own crazy, how we go, dude, we make up a lot of shit. We make up a lot of shit, Hooter.
Guys, look,
We got a wine tour going.
This is coming from the two dudes who were going to throw Winasso Fest, for Christ's sake. Okay? Now, we even had fucking Beto Duran stumbling on his fucking spinning and turning.
You can't have a first annual.
Yeah, it's either the first or the annual. Hey, bud, it's Winasso Fest. Well, you can't have that either.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we were going to have Winasso Fest 2020. And I think we would have, but the fucking COVID showed up, Hooter.
That COVID. Dude, you think it fucked up March Madness. It also fucked up fucking Winasso Fest, bro.
Bro, had it not been for COVID-19, Winasso Fest would be in full effect this summer. Who knows? We'd be doing the second Winasso Fest in 2020.
The second first annual fucking... Dude, if it wasn't for fucking COVID, we'd be on the second first annual fucking Winasso Fest.
You know who should be
sponsored by fucking...
Joey's Barbecue.
Joey's Barbecue.
Bro,
and fucking Beto Duran.
Can I tell you that Joey's Barbecue, Joey made this sausage... handmade sausage with brisket, cheese, and jalapeno. Homie, that was the most impressive. Because, you know, you buy sausage and it's just a lot of times.
Barbecue link to suck your dick, dude.
Bro, Farmer John, eat a fucking bag of dicks, bro. Because this man cares about, like, when you're making sausage from scratch, who the fuck does that?
Dude, come on, bro.
Obviously,
Nana's
this
maybe.
dude. You know, Nana's maybe.
Look, bro.
Barbecue Nana.
Follow Joey's Barbecue. What is it?
Joey's Barbecue Spot?
Joey's Barbecue Spot. He's on the live right now.
Oh, nice.
And, dude, this full post about his sausages. And, dude, he says handcrafted sausages. Dude, it's not just regular fucking sausages, dude.
Right.
Okay? I want you... Come find me if you can also find somebody who's making sausage out of brisket, bro.
Yeah.
Usually, the people just fucking make sausages out of whatever the fuck scraps
out of the
they
scraps.
got. Dude, he's fucking with brisket? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So anyway, maybe we could get Joey's to make the sausage for Winasso Fest.
It's fucking Winasso Fest, for Christ's sake, dude.
It's going to be a collaboration with Joey's. But no,
it's going to be handcrafted Winasso Fest.
By the way, Joey, don't get scared. We're making shit up right now. There is no Winasso Fest as we know it.
Yeah. Hey, Beto Duran, don't fucking text me, bro, talking about you can't have a second first annual.
Don't at me, Beto.
Yeah, don't at me, bro.
Yeah.
Okay? And by the way, you're going to be the guest speaker, dude. You're going to be the ambassador over at fucking Winasso Fest.
You're going to be the king and queen. We're going to have a fucking queen and a Winasso king and a Winasso queen.
No. It's going to be put together. Because why does it have to be a king or a queen? Oh. We don't see gender at Winasso Fest.
We're going to be a queen.
Yeah.
No.
Queen.
A queen.
Yep. We don't see gender there, dude. We're gender fluid, bro.
All we see is fucking Winassos flying around.
Yeah. Some chicks have Winassos. Some fucking dudes have Winassos. And it's just Winassos, bro.
Handcrafted Winassos.
Handcrafted.
Winassos.
Yes.
Not just.
So, Beto Duran, be ready to be the queen. The queen ambassador.
Oh, shit. Hey, did you hear speaking of Beto, the XFL is talking about coming back?
Really?
Yeah, dude. I thought it was gone forever.
Dude, so did I.
Now they're fucking talking about bringing that motherfucker back, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Also,
mom's FaceTiming me, dude.
Nice. Did that say new mom? You got a new tia. You got a new mom. What the fuck is going on,
dude? I got a lot of things, dude. New garage.
You got a new kid on the way. Christina. No, what the fuck is the name?
Melanie.
Yeah,
dog.
That's so funny because you had all the baby stuff, and then you put the thing out to like anybody that needs baby stuff.
Oh yeah.
I love that somebody hit you up. I was fucking when you told me that somebody said save it for Melanie. That motherfuckers are witty, bro. Motherfuckers are good at
it hadn't even
shit.
been up for 5 minutes, dude, and fools fucking were hitting me with some strong shit like that. I said, God damn it. I love you fools.
Yep. Somebody hit me up about the fucking wine festival. Is it a festival? The wine tour?
No. My homie Kevin, that fool fucking texted me. He was like, hey, man, I don't know who you're going to have to boot off of the fucking bus, bro, but you got to make room for me and my lady. I was like, dude. I said, bro, you're on.
Fuck
you're on.
man.
You're in.
Oh, my God. I do want to go to Napa, though. And I do want to fuck with wine.
I don't want my asshole sprayed.
And you got to get your asshole sprayed over at the... speaking of getting asshole sprayed and washing your hands, the CDC just put out this thing where they said that the virus is more... you're more likely to catch it from airborne, as an airborne pathogen, versus surface. So it exists more in the air, which is why
you're talking to someone.
Yeah, like if somebody sneezes... they literally have to sneeze. Those particles have to be in the air, and you have to. It has to get into your mucous membranes. For the longest time, everybody was saying that it lives on surfaces, and if you touch something, and you still gotta wash your goddamn hands. You can't be a fucking pig.
You gotta wash your hands whether there's COVID or no COVID.
Correct. Now, especially if you play with pussies, like if you're fucking putting your hands on a pussy, you need to wash your fucking hands.
How dare you put COVID on a pussy?
You can't put fucking COVID.
What's wrong with you? Some fucking animal?
COVID
dude?
no chat down there.
Yeah,
you can't do that shit.
Dude.
So, but here's the thing. When I realized, because dude, for a moment I was fucking paranoid to touch anything, it's probably right there. There's fucking COVID right here. I just touched this. I could probably, there's COVID on my hands.
Yeah.
And look, there might very well be, but they said that the majority of the transmissions are from airborne versus surface. And that is good news, I feel.
That's very good news, I feel, dude.
And again, does not saying don't wash your fucking hands. You still got to fucking wash your goddamn paws, bro.
Regardless.
We Not So Fest, the wine festival tour / wash your asshole ganza.
Asshole sprayanza.
The sprayganza.
Sprayganza. Italy too, dude. Don't forget about Italy, bro.
Cancun.
Wait, what?
You ready for this?
Let's hear it.
I think it's today only. $149. 5 days, all inclusive, 5-star resort.
Get the fuck out of here.
I actually took a screenshot, homie.
Let's go.
And
fuck my garage.
And not only that, but wait, there's more.
Uh-oh.
How could there possibly be
if you act
more?
now.
Okay, here it is. It's Instagram, Vacation VIP Com. No, nothing. It's just Vacation VIP Com, and it's a sponsored thing. Memorial Day Cancun flash sale. That's today. Today's Memorial Day.
Yeah.
You'll have 18 months to travel due to COVID. Limited rooms available. 5-star deal. Riviera Maya Resort. 4-night resort accommodations. Save now, travel later. Today only.
Uh-oh.
$149 for your entire stay.
There you go. I mean, dude.
Cancun-aganza.
We're talking about $300 for you and your lady. Or you and your dude.
For 4 fucking days,
or
bro,
you and your chick.
At the Riviera Maya.
Hey, whatever you may be.
Bro, that is ridiculous.
That's the deal of all deals.
$149. And look, I think they might have this fee, that fee. I don't give a fuck how many fees they have. You might still be looking, even if there's $100 in goddamn hidden fees, which is kind of piece of shit on their side.
Who gives a fuck?
But
Trump just hit you with $1,200.
$149, dude, for 4 days. That comes out to what a day. There's 4 nights for $150. That's what, $50 a night?
$50 a night, y'all.
Something like that. 50, 50, and 50 is 150. Yeah. No, cheaper than fucking $50 a night.
It's 3 nights or 4 nights?
4 nights.
Oh, dude. What is that, $35? Something like that?
Bro.
Who knows?
Even if it ends up being...
That's some of your guys' bills at fucking Buffalo Wild Wings, dude.
Even if it comes to $40 a night, man, that ain't dick.
That ain't dick, yo.
You're in the fucking Mayan Riviera, bro.
Happy as fuck.
Just drinking.
You could wave at fucking Cuba.
I think that's from Miami, no?
No, from
From Cancun también?
Yeah.
I don't know my geography that well.
And that's okay, Dad.
I want to go to Cuba.
But for $150, you can learn your geography, dude. I mean, come on, it pays for itself, if you ask me.
You can if you stand on top of the pyramid, you can see Fidel Castro's house. I heard.
Yeah.
In Chichen Itza.
Yes.
Which is why they called it Chichen Itza. It's because Chichen Itza was a very famous Cuban dish that Fidel liked to eat.
That's the street Cuban. That's the street that he lives on. Chichen Itza Drive.
Chichen Itza Drive.
Yeah.
$149.
Come on, dude. Hello. Wake up. Let's go.
What else did I want to tell you? Ozark, bro.
Yeah.
Great show.
Uh-huh.
I showed you the picture.
Yep.
You saw those motherfuckers out there.
Out there.
Ain't no social distancing.
None whatsoever.
Motherfuckers are out.
On top
the
of each other.
country has opened up. There is no doubt about it. The beaches here in Southern California officially opened up this weekend. I saw the pictures. People are out.
Hey, but in Laguna, the lifeguards were telling people they couldn't just lay out. They need to either go swimming or walk around the beach. But there's no laying out.
That's
and that was
whack.
in Laguna. That was in Laguna.
Okay, look.
I don't want people hitting me. Hey, well, it's in fucking Hermosa Beach and they let us lay down.
Can I tell you this?
Talking about Laguna.
I saw people the last time, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we went out to Malibu.
Yeah.
And there was a couple I think they might have been fucking. You know, like when you're when you're young and you got the blanket and the towels and you think nobody can see and all you see is a fucking leg fucking doing the goddamn fucking, the happy dance and shit. Yeah. Because they're fucking probably touching titty and things like that. And they're fucking young and full of hope.
Yep.
We saw a couple doing that. And here's the thing, bro. Who's going to sign up? Like, if you're just picture that you're either a lifeguard or a cop told to go enforce the law. And all of a sudden there's 200 motherfuckers laid out at the beach. Who's gonna go get? You're not gonna get. It's gonna be.
Not me.
What?
I'm not telling nobody nothing, dude.
I'm not saying shit to nobody.
If you think I'm gonna go up to people talking about, hey, you can't lay here.
No.
Go swim or go walk, dude. You're out of your mind.
Here's where we're at. I think that Mother's Day I think people stayed in, and a lot of people did not go see their mom, and I did. I went. I didn't stay long, but I made her a meal, and I cooked, and I took it to go to see her, and it was one of those like, I try to go over there at least once a week, when shit's not hitting the fan like this. That hasn't been the case. This last weekend, the lines at Smart and Final and places were like long as fuck, which to me tells me people are congregating now.
Yeah.
People are meeting up. I think Mother's Day was the last one where people kind of were like, you know what? I'm still respecting the social distancing. And I'm not encouraging people not to follow the rules or follow the law. Right. I'm not suggesting any of that. You're all grown people. You do whatever the fuck.
You do.
Yes, 100%. You still listen. We still don't know the full spectrum of this fucking thing. We have no clue, to be honest. So, but now that everything's opening, and it's opening at an accelerated pace, there is, we might get a date coming up, and I think one of the first dates we might get is in Sacramento. So just throwing that out there to the people that are listening. I don't know when it is.
I don't know how you feel about it.
I don't know how you guys feel about it. I don't know how many of you guys are ready.
But my garage has got to get done, y'all. All right.
And so anyway, there's little rumblings of
little rumblings.
I know that. Look, I know that there are comics working in Texas already. Texas has opened. Arizona, are there comics?
Remember I told you, Luis?
Uh-huh.
He's up and running.
He did a show already.
It's this weekend.
So he hasn't done a show. Okay, don't be making up faces.
No. He's done open mics. Because he said that he's rusty as fuck. Like, he don't know what to expect. Like, yeah, okay, comedy clubs are back open, but how many comics are going to be ready for that?
Yeah, you're going to be rusty as fuck. Everybody's going to be rusty as fuck. To not go, this is probably the longest period in my life in the last 20 plus years that I haven't been on stage in this long.
Yeah.
This long period of time. This is a long time. Because even when I had my my surgery,
we still went to Arizona.
We still went, and I was still going up here in different places, you know, and I'd go up there with my shit in a sling, you know, because you just do. You go up. Nothing's going to stop you from going up unless the fucking, you know, the law says you can't fucking go on stage, monkey. And you got to respect the laws of the land. But I think Hooter, the fuck, dude.
Let's hear it, dude. You think? You think?
Here's what the deal is. Like, a lot of states opened up this past weekend with restrictions, of course, but they opened up and people congregated. I mean, when you see that picture of the Ozarks and you see that, it looks like, I mean, bro, that shit looks like MTV spring break pool parties and shit. Yeah. The proximity of the people. You know, I know in Michigan, a couple of salons opened up and the hairdressers had it and a bunch of people caught it, you know? So with it opening, I think by the middle of June, we're going to know if the case, because the cases have been going down in a lot of places. By the middle of June, if things keep going the way that they're going like this, with people fucking going to events, doing, you know, coming back outside and things, if there's not a spike, I think people are just gonna bum rush fucking society again.
It's over.
If there's a spike,
sit your ass down.
I'm worried that we'll shut down for the rest of the fucking year.
Yeah,
and that's fucking crazy. And by the same token, you don't want to go out there too. Like, look, I got to be careful how I say this. I wanna give a shout out to the guys that are out there right now performing in the front lines.
Yeah,
there's dudes out there that are out in the front lines. They're like, you know, we're going out. We're gonna go entertain.
Yes.
I my utmost respect to them.
Yes,
because they are literally
testing it.
Yes, they're the guinea pigs for this all. Because I'm a fucking pussy. I don't know that I'm ready to go right now.
Not only am I not ready for like to just be a part of that whole thing, you know, like to be the first. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get sick. I don't know if I'm gonna get other people sick.
Sure.
But also, I don't know how people are gonna take that towards me. Like, I don't know if I could handle fucking. Dude, what the fuck's your problem? You irresponsible fuck. You know what I mean?
How are you telling people to come congregate? You piece of shit.
Like, I don't know if I can handle that type of shit, dude.
And so it's a tough thing to balance, you know, because I respect the dudes that are like, I'm not going to go out until next year because, and especially if you're a comic that draws thousands of people and arena style.
Come on, dude.
How are you going to tell people, hey man, let's go do this?
And how are you going to sell half of those tickets?
Correct.
There's no winning there.
Yeah, it's really it's going to be an interesting transition, but again, I think that by the middle of June, we're going to have a really good idea as to where things stand, because there's either going to be a huge spike or there's not going to be a spike, and there's going to be it's a false sense of security, almost like, what the fuck? There's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. And I don't think that's the case. There's definitely, I would hope you don't shut down the world economy for a fucking hoax, you know? Like,
I know.
That, you know, and not to say that I trust governments, but by the same token, dude, that would be like a beyond. Every conspiracy theorist you'd have to say these motherfuckers are 100% right.
I know, they'd fucking, dude,
as it is, they're thriving.
Yeah.
And look, somebody has to take the opposing side. I get it. So right now, as comics are starting to go out, the first ones that are going out, you need that, because without them doing that, we'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know. And I think that it's going to help not only other entertainers to go out, but it's going to raise consumer confidence if there are no spike in cases. Because
which is what everybody wants, dude. Who the fuck wants a business half full? No, dude.
No.
You want that bitch
You
packed.
can't survive.
You can't, dude.
You know, somebody said, I think Chris was telling me earlier that there's going to be deflation because, like, people's prices are going to have to come down. Now, you're telling me, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel that that's going to happen. You know, I'm not doubting that's been thrown out there. But, you know, I know meat prices have gone up. Produce prices have gone up. Eggs have gone up. The price of everything.
Know
What's
about
that?
Eggs.
Well, yeah, I know.
Me.
But,
I wouldn't. You know me, dude.
But here's the thing, Hooter, is that I can't see that shit going up and then coming back down. It's like rent. Once rent goes up, how do you bring it back the fuck down? You're out
That'd
of
be
your
nice.
But it's not happening, bro. And so I don't know how you're going to be able to open at half capacity
and bring your prices down.
Unrealistic.
Good luck.
Unrealistic. You'll put people out of business.
Who knows what world you live in, dude.
Business, you can't survive. You can't sustain a business.
And that's
like
just
that.
business 101, y'all.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, dude.
Tell us.
No, bro. I mean, you want to be a millionaire?
Mm-hmm.
You buy fucking 1 million water bottles and you sell them for double, and there you go. Easy. And just because it's COVID doesn't mean that you bring down those prices, dude.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who knows, dude? Just stay closed until you could fucking sell shit out. And then
that's the problem. It's like that people can't, not that they can't wait, dude, but think about it. If you have a business, you know, fuck half, fuck nothing. Right now, a lot of businesses are sitting empty. That lease, that mortgage on that piece of property, that monthly nut still has to get fucking paid.
Yeah.
You know, how is that? Half is better than empty, but the places that are sitting empty, ain't nobody forgiving that lease.
No.
Maybe you won't get evicted, but
if you're opening up, then that means you have to hire all your fucking staff back on, which buries you even more.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you fucked.
Yeah, it's going to be an interest. And look, it's just happening now. We don't know what's going to happen. It's too soon. It's too soon to call it. But I think, like I said, by the middle of June, we'll have a way better gauge as to what the fuck is going on, to tell you the truth. Yep. So I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You know who knows?
Diosito, the man upstairs, the Lord.
Guy. Tell us, God.
I wish God would say something.
Well, I think depending on scheduling, we might be able to get him onto the Yo podcast through Zoom.
God?
Yeah.
That would be great.
So
that would be great.
Has he reached out, Chris, yet? Or has he answered the emails?
You emailed Heaven, right?
Yeah.
We sent you the...
Don't
tell me you didn't get the goddamn thing to CC God. You motherfucker. Son of a bitch. God damn it. It's all good.
No, don't worry about it.
It's good. Don't worry. We'll take care of it.
I get you.
Yeah. You know, we'll you know, it's
pretty sure that interview would have got us on to Spotify, but it's fine.
It's okay. Dude, Rogan on Spotify, bro. Oh, fuck. Game over.
See ya.
Homie. And I don't know how, like, this is just from the headlines and the articles that I've read. Signs a fucking deal. I don't know for how long. 100K. 100 mil. 100 mil. 100K.
Slow down, Dad. Slow down. Yeah. Breaking news.
Beto Duran, it's not 100K.
Yeah. You can't sign for 100K when the contract says 100 mil.
Oh my God.
Slow down, big guy.
100 mil is what, and who knows? I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know these contracts. This is just what the articles are saying, you know?
I got CC'd on those negotiations.
On those negotiations.
Yeah, and dude, it ended up being 100 mil. So congrats to Joe, man.
So a lot of people were probably, what the fuck is Spotify thinking? What are they doing? I saw this video. This dude was going over the numbers. Their stock went up, I want to say 16 or 18% in 48 hours. In 48 hours, and he did the math. And I want to say that they made, I think what he said was, I don't know how many billions. you know,
Yikes.
with that, or the potential was billion, and which is like, wait a minute, what the like that is. And so this dude, this clip that I was watching, this dude was breaking it down by the numbers, and he was saying it's just a matter of time before an influencer signs $1 billion deal, which sounds nuts. But think about it. Think about,
not when you think about how much those people are making the company they sign with.
Now think about this, like a lot of, like, think about when Netflix started giving Chappelle those deals, when you're just like, wait, what the fuck?
Wait, hold on.
It just rewrites everything. It's almost like when sports figures end up like, it's like, oh, what the fuck? Homeboy signed for this. Yeah. Well, then it just sets a precedent, because there's going to be another badass that shows up that says, wait, I'm better than that guy.
And people hold out so that person could set the market. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And so influencers that are out there, it's taking whatever television contracts and all those, deals, it's making them look like fucking child's play, the way that streaming is now being handled. We're on a whole different world. We exist in a whole different world. And look, the Rogan podcast, there's a reason it's number one. This dude has some of the top guests,
Numero uno.
the top everything. It's the cream of the crop. And so it's inspiring as fuck, I think, for anybody who's in the streaming game or in entertainment, period.
Props to Joe, props to Spotify for sure.
For Spotify for having the vision.
Yeah.
Because that is, and I don't know how long the deal is for. I don't know how long the contract is for, but they didn't go after the number 5 guy. They didn't go like iTunes and YouTube. Their fucking main dude is Joe Rogan. And Spotify, they got swooped on, bro. They came, and this guy was saying, did they go and say, hey, can you match this or do better? And that way they won't take us away. I mean, look at when Howard Stern, and I compare it to Howard Stern, because Howard Stern was, as far as like podcasting goes, he was it wasn't a podcast, but that was the closest to a pod. It was very raw. It was very in the moment. It was very real. And he was the first guy to do this format, I want to say.
When he moved to XM?
When he moved to XM, well, listen, I mean, he was doing it already on radio, but when he got swooped on by XM, everybody thought, what the fuck? But guess what?
What the fuck on his part, or what the fuck on XM's part?
What the fuck on XM's part? And it revolutionized everything. But my point to that is that XM got the subscriptions, and they, it turned out that they won. At that point, they were there was Sirius and XM, right? Did he go to Sirius or did he go to XM?
I think XM.
No, he went to Sirius. Isn't he on Sirius Radio, or is he on XM?
Chris.
Nice. I don't know where the hell he's at. Stern. XM. So they merged. They became one, but it used to be two. When Howard got landed on there, it just became Sirius XM. That's what happened. But it took them to a whole nother fucking level, dude. There's no, and I think that as far as Spotify, now I became a Spotify guy, like as far as like a user of a few years ago, because when we were on tour, everybody had a Spotify account, and you just before that I was streaming on Pandora. I was listening to all my music on Pandora.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with iTunes and Google and all that, but I find Spotify.
You're a Spotify guy.
I'm a Spotify guy. And once I got there, and it's hard for me to switch from one. Like, look, I'm still, like, my jeans are still fucking 501 jeans,
Yeah.
So I'm very loyal to a brand.
You're loyal to your soil, bro.
And so, but fucking, Spotify won me over. And I
they're going to fucking come up, dude.
They're going to come up. They're going to come up. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of years. I think, when does he start his deal over there? The end of the year?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the year. So, listen, 2021 is going to be full of fucking surprises, you know? And look, the world, again, streaming and everything is a different world now.
Yeah.
It's a fucking different world. Speaking of streaming, props to Gente Fight. They got picked up for season 2.
I saw that.
And also, speaking of season 2, Mr. Iglesias season 2 starts streaming
soon
on Netflix in June. So just a few weeks away. So fucking watch out for that.
And Jesus Trejo has a special
Brand
May
new
29th,
special.
dude, on Showtime. If you
Stay
go
home.
Stay home. If you go on his Instagram at Jesus Trejo, and I think it's like 1 or something, but if you type in Jesus Trejo, you're gonna find him.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, in his bio, he has a link so that you can get a free trial to Showtime for 30 days, and then you could cancel, you could keep, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Catch up on fucking Shameless.
Yeah, dude, you do you. You decide, bro, what you want to do. But make sure to go watch Jesus Trejo's brand new special, dude. His first special,
Yes.
and dude, that's fucking
Funny
awesome.
dude, by the way.
Yeah,
Fucking funny as
and
fuck.
the
If you don't know,
coolest motherfucker.
If you don't know Jesus Trejo, or have never heard of him, check him out. Very, very fucking funny. And he's got a special coming out on Showtime, I think in like a few days.
May 29th.
May 29th, yeah. Holy fuck, today's what, the 25th?
Something.
Bro.
Something like that,
Yeah,
dude.
May 25th. Fucking A. Memorial Day, May 25th.
Yeah, dude. So make sure to check that shit out.
Mm-hmm. Did you see Mike Tyson has been offered 20 mil?
Yeah.
I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah, I read that.
And I think they want him to fight Holyfield, bro.
Dude.
I would pay to watch that fight.
Yeah.
I would pay to stream that fight.
Mike Tyson, I mean, dude.
What do you think that would cost to stream?
It would probably be like $75.
How many? And I think it would be, I think everybody and their mother would stream that fight.
I think so too.
Around the world.
Bare Knuckle Fighting. That's the company. Yeah, dude. I think one, I think he's gonna take it.
He's not gonna fight Bare Knuckle though, right? That's just the name of the company.
That's just the name of the. Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna go out there and do fucking MMA shit.
Beto Duran, can you please text us and let us know?
I mean, I don't know.
I think Mike Tyson is gonna take it. Now, who the fuck?
Holyfield beat him twice.
Dude, if
hey, 3 times a charm.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, if somebody offers you 20 mil.
Oh, take the deal, not the fight.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant the fight.
No. I'm saying he's gonna take the
20 mil.
The 20 mil. Right now, who's gonna decide to fight Mike Tyson? I don't think it's gonna be easy to find someone, dude. Because if you're an up and comer, why the fuck would you put yourself in harm's way like that? Why would you
let a 53-year-old knock you the fuck out?
And then that's it. You're pretty much done. You're the guy that got knocked out by a fucking 50-year-old. So you're done. You're the sport's over for you. Now, if you're a retired guy, I mean, dude.
But what kind of a name would you build for yourself if you took him down? It's a 50-50 shot because you'd be the guy that took down Mike Tyson too. Not in his prime, because he's not in his prime, obviously. But the videos that I watched, bro,
dude,
I wouldn't.
He's looking fucking mean, bro.
He's a fucking monstro right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like a fucking monster.
I mean,
good for him.
Who the fuck is going to step in the ring with them?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't, dude.
There's no way in fuck I would step on that goddamn ring. No way. But I would pay to see that. I don't give a fuck who he fought.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
I just want to see Tyson come into the ring, dude.
Did you ever watch Tyson fight?
I already caught him late, dude.
At the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I just remember him walking in with them black boots and the black shorts and no fucking socks. Like fucking, let's go, bro. And as soon as the bell rang, he would just attack you like a fucking pit bull and go to town with them uppercuts. And it was fucking over, bro. It was like, it was, everybody, that's all anybody could talk about, you know. just like Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan of basketball, Tyson changed boxing for fucking, I mean, he became this fucking phenomenon. Yeah, a fucking phenomenon, bro. Anyway, fucking Ozark, bro.
Ozark, dog.
Let's go. Marty's out there fucking washing money.
I saw Ruth in those fucking pictures. She was wilding out there.
You know, she's on Waco, the Waco documentary, which is
I watched the preview and I saw her.
Phenomenal.
So, dude,
by the way,
it made me even want to watch it more. I'm a big fan of Ruth.
She's a great fucking actress. She kills this role, dude. Kills it. I don't even know her name.
Yeah, me neither.
In real life, but yeah, Ruth. And you didn't jump on Vida, huh?
Nah, bro.
I love it.
I couldn't do it. It was like Skinamax.
Love it.
It was like Skinamax.
It's very much like
that part was awesome, but dude, the Skinamax. I was able to jump on board with the Skinamax part.
Bro, listen, I told you, like I said, either episode 1 or episode 2, they were eating ass, and I was
which the girl was eating ass, which was a nice touch, dude. Like usually it's always the guy,
and it was a hot girl, eating ass,
very hot chick, dude. That chick is super hot. She's smoking, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck's her name?
Melissa.
No, on the thing.
Oh.
In the show. Regardless. She's fucking hot, dude.
Lynn,
dude. Yeah. Dude, episode 1, she's at her mom's funeral and she's getting torn up in the fucking hallway, dude.
She's getting eaten out in the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I was on board with that.
Which she deserves that.
I mean...
Listen, her mom just died. Somebody lick this woman's pussy. Somebody lick her.
Somebody come lick Lynn.
Oh my God, her mother just died. Have some fucking respect. Flowers! Get those flowers out of here. Lick my fucking pussy.
Can we get a line here to
Por favor.
lick Lynn?
You know, instead of doing condolences, there should be licks.
Yes.
You know, who the fuck wants to hear?
She needs a dozen
for
tongues.
Your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. How about, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just lick the microphone?
Oh,
I didn't mean to, bro. See, now I got COVID. Oh, that was rough.
That was so
I just went like, ah.
rough.
You know what? Because I just was trying to do fucking, I got carried away.
But also, what's weird is this doesn't really look like a pussy. So that's kind of weird that you decided
No,
to lick it.
I did it on accident. It wasn't like I looked at it and said, let me lick it.
No. Hey.
Oh, I feel like those fucking punk-ass millennials licking ice cream. Or licking poles.
No, dude, it was like...
And by the way, I'm endorsing licking asses, and I'm fucking freaking out over a microphone.
Yeah,
there is a problem with that.
I mean, dude,
I know.
You have COVID.
Oh. Let me wash this COVID out of my mouth.
Please, can you please?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we can't talk about fucking licking
All
pussy because then my dad gets too crazy.
I just like
this
that.
fool just started licking fucking.
I wasn't trying to,
hey.
But I feel like one of them fucking special kids that just licks the fucking goddamn fucking wall for no goddamn reason.
You're like that fucking dude on stage who's trying to sell a fucking those chicks on stage who try to really sell a fucking dick sucking joke and it's not really working. So then they put the fucking mic in their mouth.
Oh, there's dudes that do that too.
Yeah, that's true. And then the comics actor
Mencia used to do that. Mencia used to gag on the fucking microphone and get it all sloppy.
And then after?
And then you hand it over to the next person.
Yeah, then you're the next asshole that has to go up.
Yeah,
with
and
the
hold
fucking blowjob
or the people
microphone.
that you could see them fucking just like clink, clink, and it's just shit flying off their fucking mouth, just getting all over the goddamn mic, and now you gotta go touch it.
Right, dude. And right then and there, you wish the mic had a spit guard, but it doesn't.
It has no fucking spit guard.
And so there you are.
There you are, fucking hating life. Yeah. Before I forget, don't hit us with a rate and review if you listen on iTunes. We appreciate the fuck out of those.
Yes.
And fucking share us, man. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
No te asustes.
Yeah.
Want to give a plug for the No Te Asustes podcast. If you speak Espanol, check it out. It's myself, comedian Peter Loaiza, or El Pinche Peter, and Elizabeth Covarrubias. And then check out Hooters Could Have Gone Pro, by the way.
Dude, there's been fucking 3 weeks without sports. Still pumping out the show, dude. Still quality content, I feel, dude. I mean, I'm the fucking dude of the show, but I feel like it's been fucking good lately, man.
You've been thriving.
I've been thriving.
And I don't know how you continue to reinvent your stories. And that is fucking very creative, Hooter. I give you, man, a lot of respect. There's a lot of talent that's going into this.
Look, LeBron James took 2 months off. What the fuck? How long? Not me, dude.
Not you. Hooter
they
keeps
call
grinding.
him the greatest of all time, bro.
No, so could have gone
again.
pro. Could have gone pro. And you got a page now for Could Have Gone Pro, correct?
Yep. Could have gone pro show.
There you
Somebody
go.
took Could have gone pro. Cocksucking pigs.
Oh, so you got Could Have Gone Pro show.
Yeah, my people reached out to that guy, but he was an asshole about it. He wanted front seat tickets, me to fly him out, to a show, and I was just like, you know what, dude, I'll just do at Could Have Gone Pro show.
And there you go. You managed to improvise and make it the fuck work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I don't know how much more shit you got, Hooter.
I had one more thing.
Oh, all right. Well,
it's kind of a feel good thing, so I guess we could do that.
All right.
And we could end on that, dude.
Okay, I like it.
I didn't realize how important a dollhouse was, dude, for my Meeks. And I don't know why. Maybe because I have her like in a lot of sports, and I'm like, kind of rough with her, and I don't want her. Maybe that's why I didn't see it, dude. Maybe But a while back, my brother Matthew, that fool does a lot of woodworking stuff at MC Woodworks. No free ads, but there you go.
Okay.
He made her a dollhouse.
Okay.
With wood, right? That he works with, and it was a small dollhouse. It wasn't anything big, you know what I mean? And so that's what she uses, right?
Okay.
And it doesn't have beds in there, dude. And now dollhouses, bro, are like
pimped.
It's like
they're just as expensive as a real
pad, dude. You got to put a down payment for these fucking dollhouses.
100%. You got to get approved.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have first and last. You got to have X amount of money in the bank. Some of these dollhouses have equity.
Yes, dude. Okay. It's fucking brutal. Anyway,
so you're in escrow.
Yeah. So during this fucking quarantine, she FaceTimes with a lot of her friends, right? And one of the friends, their mom is a teacher, so she had a Zoom account where she could have like pretty much the whole fucking classroom, right?
Okay.
For hours on top of hours. So it was her and like 3 or 4 other friends, and they were on for hours. And dude, they were showing off. Those other little girls were flexing their fucking dollhouses, right? And I'm talking about, bro, dude, those fucking dollhouses. They have to go to their those dollhouses are in fucking PV, dude. They're on top of a hill, and that's where they play with their dolls. It looks like it, dude.
Wow.
So
I hear some of these dollhouses are ocean view,
yes,
like property.
Dude, no, dude. Yes, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them had a doll hut, dude. Yeah, Meeks has a hut. Meeks has doll projects, dude.
Meeks has a doll apartment.
Bro,
she's in a fucking, what do you call those, hostel?
Dude, she's a shared fucking space, bro. Meeks, dude. Oh fuck.
My God.
So all these little girls are just flexing their shit, right?
Yeah.
Like nasty, bro. Like they got who knows how many rooms. The rooms come with beds and shit, with sheets, blankets, tiny little things, dude.
Flat screens.
Bro, toasters that you could put little fucking bread in, and it's fucking bananas, bro.
Okay.
Bananas.
Okay.
And so then Meeks was like, hey, dude, I need a fucking dollhouse, right? And Priscilla already knew. She was like, oh, man, I know, Mickey. I saw your friends fucking showing off their dollhouses, dude. And then she was like, she never asks us
for anything.
And then I was like, she has a fucking dollhouse, the fucking one Matthew made, you know? And so then.
Hay comida en la casa.
Yes, dude. Yes. Bro, that was me.
Fucker, okay. Hey, no, but it's fair. That's
I'm hungry, Dad. There's beans. I don't want beans. Then you're not hungry.
Yeah.
The fuck
Come
out
mierda.
Get out my face. Yeah, you shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, she has one, right? And then she was like, no, you don't understand. Like, their houses, they have fucking beds and shit. And like, she was like, they have She was like, I'm not lying. They have blankets to match the fucking beds. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
How much are these houses?
Wait.
Okay.
Before I get to that. So then Meeks is like, Pops, I don't have blankets. And then I was like, what do you use? And she was like, I use my socks for the blankets. And I'm like, oh, so your dolls have a sleeping bag, Meeks, right? But at that time, I was feeling bad, right? But I was still trying to make it a joke.
She's got refugee dolls. In
She has a fucking doll ice camp, bro.
These dolls came from Syria.
The baby dolls are in cages and shit.
Bro, one of the dolls missing an arm because it got blown off at the war, bro.
Holy fuck, bro. Dude. And at this point, I'm already feeling bad, right? When she said I have to use fucking my socks, yada, yada, I'm like, oh, fuck,
that's a sleeping bag.
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, dude, right?
Here, use my socks. Yeah. He put her in a queen size.
You have a cow king now, mija. So then I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm feeling sorry and I'm feeling bad. I'm like, fuck, she's right. She never fucking hits me up for anything. Like, and it's always like, okay, well, maybe for your birthday, maybe for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, that's when she has to wait for shit. And so then Pilla starts Googling pads, right? And she's showing me the houses, but also showing me the prices, right? And I'm like, okay, before you start showing me anything, pal, I'm not gonna spend fucking $500 on a fucking.
Is that how much these fucking $500?
There's $500 doll houses out there, Dad, and dude, imagine the most player fucking house in like Calabasas.
It's a fucking toy. It's not a player house, homie.
No.
Those aren't real people that live in there.
Obviously. But what I'm saying is that's the houses that they're replicating.
Okay, can I just say this? And I know it's a feel good story, but my blood is boiling right now. If we're buying kids $500 fucking homes for the dolls, a doll is allowed to live in this is a doll. It's a thing made out of fucking plastic or cloth. Right. It has a $500 abode.
Yeah.
This homeless fuck, put him in a fucking $20 tent.
Yeah.
Put him in a fucking box. The doll, God forbid, the doll needs a $500 fucking. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have any kind. And look, I love Meeks. I love Meeks.
And it's not like she was asking for that.
Or the $500 one. Okay.
Right. Yeah. And also,
I apologize. I had to get that off my fucking, because that just sounds irresponsible.
But yes. Okay. Now, and also, it's not like if Priscilla was saying, let's buy this one. Yeah. She just wanted me to see
now,
the
is
type
that a
of
starter
action.
home for $500?
Yeah.
Is that a fixer-upper, bro?
Yeah, it's a fixer-upper. No, she just wanted me to get like some sort of gauge.
A perspective.
Yes. On what's out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what type of action people are fucking with.
Sure.
And so I see these fucking houses and I'm like, I'm not going to... Come on, are we gonna move in? Like, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna spend $500
right
on this fucking dollhouse, right?
Yeah. No.
And so then we're going down the line, obviously, right? So there's like this one for $100. There's one for $80. There's one for like 110, 115 or whatever, right? And Meeks likes the $87 one, right? And I was like, okay, well, that's not too bad considering there's fucking $500 ones, right? And
it's in foreclosure. That kid got affected by the COVID and hasn't made the payments, and the goddamn dollhouse is in foreclosure for $80 goddamn.
Yeah. So that's hilarious. But when you buy it, the dude fucking ran away with the dishwasher and the cabinets.
And it's graffiti. He did damage to the walls.
So, God damn it, Mom, I'm going to call you back.
Your new mom, bro.
My fucking mom, bro. She probably thinks I'm fucking dodging her or some shit. Especially since I'm forwarding her. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So so the bank.
I think you could get a cheaper dollhouse if you get it in Arizona.
Now, if the problem with that is they're track fucking dollhouses, and there's a lot of those dollhouses made, dude. But
oh my God,
a lot of those dollhouses, a lot of them look the same. A lot of them have the same one. No, so our bank is hitting us with some extra cash, right?
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh. And it was news to us, like we weren't expecting that, but we got an email talking about, hey, on this day you're gonna get hit with this amount, right? So I'm like, oh shit.
A bank?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, hey, fucking dude, I wasn't expecting this dough. Fucking use it on Meeks' pad, dude, right? And then I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, yeah, I'll do that. So currently they're shopping they're out fucking
house shopping.
Yeah, they're hitting open house. They're hitting fucking open doll houses.
I think you should videotape it, and there should be fucking dollhouse real estate agents.
Oh yes.
Could you imagine a fucking real estate agent here? Now here's a house. It's been on the market for a minute, and we don't have any bids on it. You know, the COVID has slowed down the market quite a bit. We don't have any bids on it. It's priced, you know, well below market value, you know, and then you go in and you're like, well, you know, it's got some dents. I don't know.
Roof damage.
Well, there's one right down the street. It's not listed yet, but they're going to be moving. And I think you're going to like what you see. It's a little bit out of your price range, but it's when you're buying a house, you know, it's a house, and it should be. You should never settle. It should.
This is your forever home.
This is your forever doll home. Yes, yes. Look, it's got a 2-car garage. It's got plenty of fruit trees in the back. The school district is phenomenal. You know,
and this is really what you're paying for. You're paying for your children.
You're paying for your dolls' children.
Yeah, your children's dolls.
You're paying for your children's dolls and their kids who are going to go to school. Yeah. And, you know, the school district is rated super, super high in this dollhouse neighborhood. I think there's a celebrity Barbie who lives just right up the street from here. You know, like when she moved in, the property value just went through the roof.
Through the roof.
It's, you know, this is the place
that you want to be bumping shoulders with people.
This is where you want your doll's kids to grow up. You know, very affluent doll neighborhood.
And so then I say, okay, thank you, Sarah, but I think we're gonna have to talk it over, and we're
just weighing our options right now.
We got to. And so then me, Meeks, and Pilla are talking about it, yeah. And then, of course, both of them are saying we gotta fucking buy, and how it's fucking the time is now. And we've been looking everywhere, but this is the house. This is our house.
Doll houses are just going to go, and the value is just going to, I mean, it's an investment.
It's an investment, Pops.
The property value is going to go up, you know. Pops, real estate, you can't go wrong with real estate.
You're always talking about how things need to make you money. This is going to make you money, Pops.
Here's the thing, Pop. I think you should buy 2 of these because we could use one as a rental. Because there's other kids that can't afford a dollhouse, but they're gonna want to rent it. So we'll do rentals.
I'll be in charge of Airbnb these other little girls.
Bro, you have a play date and you Airbnb the other dollhouse.
Oh yeah, I'm taxing little girls. I don't give a motherfucker.
You have to, bro. That's the fucking market.
I'm charging them a cleaning fee.
When these bitches, yeah, bro, you're employing a fucking a maid to come and clean the fucking house, bro.
Look,
Consuelo's coming. And why does a maid have to be Consuelo? It could be Karen.
Right, but
Karens Karens have a maid named Consuelo.
Very true.
Let's just be fucking honest here.
Karen is the owner of the Airbnb.
Oh yeah, Karen runs shit.
Listen, little Andrea. I know you want to come over, play with Meeks, and you want to use this dollhouse, but look, to be honest, it's not cheap. Okay, we're talking about $75 a day. Now
there's clean towels.
I'm going to need a deposit from your mom and also a cleaning fee at the end.
Yes.
So we'll just add a few, you know, other things, and you bring your own dolls. You're not going to use our dolls unless you want to pay an extra $30 fee. So here's the contract. Go take it to your mom. And if she signs, then you could come over.
Then hit us back.
Yeah.
That's the way. Listen, you're in the real world now.
Sorry, little Andrea.
I can't. I guess I could believe it, you know. But a dollhouse. Here's the thing with dollhouses is that.
Please tell us, Dad. Please tell us plus 50-year-old.
Here's the thing about dollhouses is that every little girl wants one.
Mm-hmm.
Every little girl is fascinated by it. But I feel the dollhouse phase is very quick. And so if you're able to get it so that she can enjoy it, it's going to be a blink of an eye and your dollhouse phase will be over. And it's going to be the makeup phase. It's going to be the hair, the fingernail phase, the fashion phase.
The next step.
And I think the dollhouse phase, as quick as it disappears, I still think that you let that kid enjoy it as long as they can. But and here's the other thing about dollhouses, and not just dollhouses, but any toy, any
so there was
fucking
two things
toy.
about dollhouses.
Yes,
so.
yes. The other thing is that it could be, you could get over it in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Is the other thing, you know, which is and it's not the kid's fault. They tell you, look, they can tell you they want to go to the fucking moon. Just because you can afford to send them and blast them off on fucking SpaceJet or whatever the fuck doesn't mean that you should. Because it's just, a lot of people just throw shit, I'd like a blah, blah, blah. Doesn't mean you should get it for them, because and I'm not saying don't get it for her. But by the same token, when you do, if in 1 month, that thing is just in the corner collecting dust and serving as a fucking coat rack.
She's talking about on board.
You cannot get angry. Well, you wanted the fucking doll and you better play with. Like, you're expected to play with this dollhouse 24/7.
For life.
Be grateful for this fucking dollhouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fair either. That's all I got to say about dollhouses.
Dude, there's plenty of times where I bought myself a shirt and then I don't like the shirt and I never wear the shirt.
But I think that as a parent, though, it's a lot easier to be harder on them.
Of course.
Because here you are, hey, man, I sacrificed for this. I did this, I did this, I did this. You better enjoy the shit out of it. And that's not fair to the fucking kid. All they said, I want a dollhouse.
Mm-hmm. Nobody said.
I want $1,000 one.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell you something. If I spend $1,000 on it, I don't have a daughter. I have a granddaughter. But if I spent $1,000 on a house, which I wouldn't, but if I did, I'd expect that kid to live in the fucking dollhouse with the dolls, bro. I'd expect so much out of that dollhouse. I want to get a lot of use out of that fucking dollhouse, you know?
Yeah.
And look, maybe it's just perspective. Because,
sure.
I mean, if you're a fucking multimillionaire, a fucking $1,000 dollhouse is nothing. But by the same token, it's still fucking wasteful.
Yeah.
Especially when there's so many people without a house. That's my biggest thing, you know? Like when you...
Dad, you know nobody could really live in this house, right?
I understand, which is why it shouldn't be $1,000.
Okay.
You know how many tents $1,000 could buy?
A lot.
A lot of tents. Not expensive tents, but a decent fucking dome tent.
Yeah, you see?
Well, that was...
And then that's the other thing. I don't want to not buy it. And then she fucking turns out to be, fuck you, you never bought me my dollhouse. And then who knows what the fuck happens. Look, Tanya Estrada just commented. She said, my parents never got me a dollhouse like I wanted, but I found crystal meth later on in life, so it balanced out. And so that's the trade-off, dude.
And it could be a meth house.
It's a trap house. She's got a doll trap house.
Just ghetto dolls fucking just hanging
Just
in there.
bumping.
Oh, dude, there has to be a
fucking scissor, bro.
Homie,
chicken scissor.
There has got to be a dollhouse society, like a dollhouse world with all the different, like, you know, dolls and shit. And I know, I wasn't making light of refugees and their plight or whatever earlier. That's just the stupid shit that came to my head, and I said that. So for all the refugees that are listening, my apologies.
And may God be with you and keep you safe.
May God or Allah be with you. Whoever it is that's taking care of you, thoughts and prayers. Satara kata shanda. And listen, any kid that's going through refugee stuff out there in war-torn countries, as you listen to the Yo 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 podcast, stay safe and know that we love you and that you are loved.
But only if you rate and review the podcast.
You have to rate and review.
And then you could get our thoughts and prayers.
Yes, then you get our thoughts and prayers. If not, then hey, fucking good luck.
You're on your own.
Yeah, we'll pray for you. But not for reals. So we'll hit you with a satara.
We'll hit you with a 1-star prayer.
Not a satara katashanda, but a satara. You just get the half of the blessing, motherfuckers.
And hey.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Yo 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 podcast with Martin and Hooter. It has been it's been a blast for us. Enjoy the rest of your fucking week, your month, your fucking life, you motherfuckers. We love you.
Peace.
Just a little bit. I think I can overdrive it just a little bit.